Okay. Okay. I think I'm live. Can I hear myself okay? Okay. No, I can't. Whoop. Can I hear myself okay? No, I can't. Okay. Whoop. Can I hear myself okay? Headphones on. Okay. Whoop. Headphones on. Oh man, I can really only hear myself in my left ear. Headphones on. Oh man. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I'm just trying to figure out how to fucking copy this link onto Twitter. Copy this link onto Twitter. Okay, I think I got it. Copy this link onto Twitter. Okay, well, I think I can only be heard in my left ear, but I'm not a stream whiz, so I'll try to fix it if it's oh, wait. Yeah, it is only in the How odd. Strange, even. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I would love it if hear me in your right ear, but it's not working. Oh, there. That should work, right? Mission complete. Can I be heard in both ears now? Well, I'm sorry, guys. I would love it if hear me in your right ear, but it's not working. Oh, there. Okay. Mission complete. We can do some video gaming now. I got some water earlier, and I put ice cubes in it, and the water smelt funny, if that makes sense. Or the ice cubes smelt funny. So I don't know if I'm gonna die, but I definitely ate some or drank some weird smelling ice cubes. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to put a spring there. Yeah, like that. And this will be a secret wall. But it won't be too thick. You'll be able to see the other side. but it'll be easy to miss because you'll be going up. There'll be a secret back here, but it's not going to be that easy to get that secret. That's some level 1 bogus right there. If it was that easy. This is level 2. I'll turn myself down a little bit so you don't hear my grunts. Let me see, where's that tile I want? It's been so long since I did level design stuff. So I need that. Oh yes, and I also do this now. I go. Boop, boop, boop. I go. Boop, boop. Right? That should work. Oh no. Where did I put that gosh darn thing? Oh, that's it. So that actually goes here. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember how I did that. Okay. And then this is right here. This is right here. This is right here. And that should be good. Okay. Let's go back to actually designing this level. So I want this level to be more vertical. If I do a big zoom out, I'm thinking like about this big. And you'll be able to go down a little bit, but I think I want the ending to be around here. It's going to be a mostly vertical level. So if we start there, the main path is going to be going this way. Let's do a little fun little that right there. We could have springs on either side. Want to do a bit of a long, maybe, platform right here. Maybe have some crates underneath. But it's got to be a vertical level where you don't get punished too much by falling, which is why I made it more of a square, because you'll have to be doing just as much right movement as you are up movement to make it so you can't just fall through the whole level. So let's do a little bit more. Is that on the, I'm on the wrong, oh, I didn't want to do that. Back to my room. Let's, oh my goodness, I've been on the wrong layer this whole time. That's better. Let's do a little bit more of that. You're not going to be going here. Actually, I might as well make this a whole thing up like this. That should be high enough. Okay. Have a little steppy step right there. Maybe a little. And maybe we could have a little like. Now these are just tiles. So this is kind of like I'm quote unquote sketching the level out. So this isn't actually playable right now. I need to add collisions, but what I'm doing is I'm just kind of sketching it out, see if I can come up with any cool ideas for a vertical level. I think it would be cool, like if the player decided to kind of stick to the left here, they're rewarded with a secret or something. Maybe if I had some sort of platform way up here. That. And another one right here. Well, these should be solid, should they? I feel like they feel more secret if they're little ones like this. I don't know why. Yeah, I like them being little. Maybe I could use more of those in this level, make it feel distinct. The previous level felt a little bit more boxed in. What am I going to do over here? I want it to be kind of like a little secret area. Maybe like, whoop. Have it pretty big. Let's have a pretty big secret area. I haven't done one of those yet. Where it's like kind of long. And at the end, maybe there could be. And at the end, maybe I can have like that. It's kind of like a little walkway up. Like that, and then this will all be hidden. Like we'll have like bricks here. You can break through them. Go up like this, and then they'll be hidden right here, so that from the top it looks like nothing, but then from the bottom it's an easy way back up. And then I'll have some sort of little challenge in here with like extra enemies guarding a secret or something. Ooh, actually that I could do my little thing that I wanted to do. We could do like, no, that doesn't require a big long room like this though. Maybe we could, yeah, I could do it. Put like crates on these or something. And you have to blast through this, and then you'll blast here, and then you can go back up. But there'll be a little secret over here, but it will be guarded by something that I really wanted to do on level 1, but it was a little too tricky. We're gonna have 2 of these guys, and they look really cool. There's no instance where there's two of these guys right next to each other on level 1, but they look really cool when there's two of them right next to each other because they don't shoot at the same time, so it's just kind of like they kind of function as one enemy, if that makes sense, just like with double the fire rate. They kind of go boom, 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 boom. So they still fire like kind of in sync, but it's more, they fire 4 instead of 2. It's cool. I like it. And then we can have a little maybe a little platform like right there to help you get up. Or even make it a little bit bigger. These guys can these guys shoot through semi-solid platforms? I actually don't know. My guess is probably, yeah, they would be able to shoot through it most of the time. If you were standing on top of it, they couldn't, but they would be able to if... I'll go with the flow. If it's really a problem, I can change it a little bit later. And then I'll have a secret right here. Yeah, right there. And we'll do some cool crates right here. And at first it'll be like, ooh, that's my reward for coming here. I get a lot of stars from these crates. Kind of cool. We'll do some stars down here too. Little bonus room. And you come here and there's enemies guarding a secret. So you're happy you get a secret, but you gotta, it's a little extra challenge. And there's gonna be some bricks right here. So I think most players will kind of blast through. They'll hit these, and then they'll also hit these ones. Maybe I can make them a little bit closer. So they kind of have a choice. It's like, well, I've already broken these, so I can either go up and take this win, or I can fight these enemies head on and get my secret. I think most players will want to get the secret. But I think even like given the option of this is kind of helps the player feel a little bit more brave. Because if this was just a dead end, they would kind of feel obligated to get the secret. And I'm sure they will anyways, but I think having the option to just bail out when you see this tough challenge kind of will make it seem more fun. If that makes sense. Okay, so first secret done. I think that's a pretty good secret. I like that. And none of that will be visible if you go up here, because I believe the player can only see 3 blocks below themselves at any given time. Maybe put that there. Sometimes having stars behind the little gates like that helps the player notice it. But maybe they won't need to. Maybe it's a, nah, all these stars in this secret is kind of, that's a big reward for just seeing an obvious decoy wall. So let's make it a little bit less obvious maybe. We'll see how I feel after playtesting. Okay, we got the secret right up here. I've got a big canvas here to work with. Take a swig from my smelly water. Nobody's watching, but talking to myself while I level design, it's kind of helps me stay focused. This would look symmetrical if there's another big structure right here, kind of centering this, but I think I want this to be more of a secret. Kind of. I want it to be a kind of secret. I'm just gonna bottom off this anyways. Make it a little bit more closed in from here. Makes it feel a little bit more like a little secret hallway. Maybe. Do I like that it's more open? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I'm leaving this open because the previous level ended with a 9-block high hallway, and I kind of wanted to feel like going out of that level into this level. But leaving this open, I don't know, like, should I put a wall 2 blocks here so that you just can't go any further, or should I have it push you back, or maybe you go back outside of the room and it asks you if you want to go back to the map? I don't know. Can I play music? I know it's YouTube, but like, I'm looking this up. Can you play music on YouTube Live? With YouTube Music, you can... No. Can I play copyrighted music? All live streams are scanned for matches of third-party content, including copyrighted content. You'll be warned to stop streaming the third-party content. If you comply with the warning and address the issues, your stream can continue. Okay, I guess I won't play music then. I'll be a good boy. For now. Ha ha ha. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. Here it comes. No, I'm not gonna sneeze. It almost happened. Okay. So what do I do here? Well, this is gonna be the main path right here. So maybe I should... Well, this is right after level 1. I think it would be cool because I ended level 1 with that kind of 2 enemy challenge where you had 2 different kinds of enemies at once. So maybe if I started this level with 2 enemies, kind of be like, pick up where it left off. Whoa, this guy means business, you know what I mean? So I wish I had more enemies. I should design some, but I'm too eager to get these levels done. You know what I'm saying? So what if I don't want it to feel exactly like... So you get up here and this guy maybe comes for you. You get him. You'd probably blast into him. But then you could blast right into this guy's firepower. So maybe if he was up here, you could spot him first. Or maybe I should have this guy come at you from this side. And this guy here. He probably wouldn't hit you right away because this block would be in the way. I don't know if he'd be able to hit you at all, actually. So maybe that's a dumb idea. Yeah. I do like the idea of getting... Because if we're going to make this secret, then having a guy here would kind of make you want to blast at him. And if you blast at him, you're already going this way. So it would kind of make this secret path less obvious. So I think I like the idea of a guy being right here. Yeah, I do like that. I've decided. So there's a guy right there. Let's go back to some tiles. And then guy right here. This could stop you. Do you really need to be stopped? Maybe you should have a little woo going real fast. But if you take this route, it would take so much longer than that. Or would it? It would take a little bit longer than that. Yeah, because you got to jump up here and everything. So maybe we should put some obstacles in the way here. Yeah, if we like do a little tower there, maybe a little bit of that. That's a nice little structure. Is it not? Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Then maybe I can have a guy right here shooting at you from the top. And we can have something like because we want to go up. Like so far, it's still mostly to the right. I've gone up a little bit, but I want this to be a mostly vertical level. So I don't know. We got to start going up. Maybe I should gate this off right here. Kind of incentivize me to start going up. And we could do a little, maybe have like and do a little one in the middle like that. And then we could put springs. I haven't used springs enough in this level. Springs are fun. And then yeah, cool. And then that'll get you up there if you fall down here. And then down here, what can be down here? So this, maybe just a little. Kind of, because you're going right for most of this. I like that you start the level going vertical. Shows that, kind of foreshadows that this is going to be a vertical level. And then you got this secret over here that's potentially vertical. And then you start going horizontal, and then kind of maybe to throw you off. Yeah, actually, what if these crates had no frickin' stars in them at all? And you'd go down here and you'd be like, what is going on? I thought I got stars from crates. But it's like, yeah, you gotta go up. There's nothing over here. Barren wasteland, you know? Actually, yeah, so let's actually get these like that. That's kind of cool, right? And then we can do some stars like this. Kind of a hit this guy, probably fall down here. So most people wouldn't go on this, so maybe give it some more stars. Like that. Because you'd have to turn around. I think most people would gravitate towards this platform, so maybe let's only give it 2 stars. People blast into this, they'll probably end up here, or at least that's what I'd want. I'm going to lower this platform if that's not the case. This actually, these would be pretty hard to hit. Not hard, but, you know, maybe I should put stars in them. Because it'd be hard. You'd have to down slam on them. So maybe it should just be 2 crates to give you a little bit of headroom. And they'll both have stars in them. So it gives you a nice little score boost. How about that? We've only done 1 secret. 1.5 really, because I've started on something up here. We need 30. It's about right, yeah. Yeah, this level's not too big yet. Okay. Is it too late to stream like this? Nobody's coming to see. None of my billions of Twitter followers are coming to see me. YouTube is telling me that I have 0 concurrent viewers, but 4 playbacks. I don't know what that means. Isn't a playback a viewer? Concurrent viewers versus playbacks. Oh, I see. I see. So nobody's watching, but 4 people, including myself, probably have entered the room. How cool! I'm gonna retweet my friggin'. I'm lonely in here. Come watch me live, damn it. I want some feedback. I want to know if my goddamn thing is fine. My level design doesn't suck. My water glass just stuck, too. You know what I'm talking about. My coaster. Okay. Let's talk. Ooh. Let's bottom out this. I don't even know if I'm gonna go any lower at all. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a little like hole. If not, I can just, you know. It's hard not to go lower on these things. But I want to challenge myself. Um, oh, it might be fun. What if we just put the friggin' secret? Because I think this is enough of a detractor to make people go this way. And then what if we do another dude like right here? Which will make people want to go that way again. And then we'll do some stars. Like that. Like that. You'll be able to see that from there. And then we'll do the secret like in the middle right here and make it a little bit tough to get. Like that. What if we did that and then we did, hold on, I got a good idea. And then we did this. Like that. Like that. And you gotta kind of whoop. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, welcome back, me. Sneeze over. And then let's do a little. You can skip over this entire part. Like this. And then there'll be a little, I'll have to have a little stop. Like this. Like that there. And you can kind of get a bunch of points. Hit that, and then you're right here. Right where I want ya. There's no branching paths yet. Like, you have to go through here. That's so different from the first level. Let's start branching off here. We can have like 10 billion different paths. We have a whole blank canvas right here. Maybe one of them can go down and then it'll have to go back up at some point, but do that with like a bunch of springs or something. maybe. You know, it might be cool. Having like first bonus token of the level. Here we go. It's gonna be up here. It's gonna be right there. And it's gonna be fucking hard to get. Because what you're gonna have to do is bounce on guys. There's gonna be fucking guys here. Seemingly 3. But if you're really skilled, there's a 4th up here. And there's a 5th up here. And it should be enough to get you up there. Actually, let's see before we commence 4th. Let's do some collision here. Did I not? Did I put that on a stupid layer? Why would I put that on a dumb layer? Why would I put that on a dumb layer? I didn't put it on a dumb layer. What am I smoking? Let's get this collision working and do our first little playtest. That's it, right? Oh no. This one too. I think that's everything. Except for that one, which I don't really care about right now. Jesus, that's loud. Okay, that should be less obvious. Yeah, that's pretty good. Makes you want to come over there. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, right on there. That's cool. Oh, why does that look like shit? Oh, I know why. I didn't do the tiles properly yet. That will look seamless once I polish the tile work. Oh, you can hear the dudes from here. You can hear the little... Yeah, you can hear them. Why are the... Little way out. Ooh, look how tough that is. See? Whack! Get a combo. And a secret. Isn't that fun? I'm gonna keep that. And if you don't like it, you can go to hell. Ooh, yeah, see? That's fun. What about this secret? Oh. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Ooh, didn't want to do that either. Yeah, I like this level so far. Yeah! A little bonus from that. You can also get a 6 combo. That's a lot of points. At the beginning of the level like that. You had to go through the entire top. Maybe I should add a thing where when you blast into it, it shoots you up. That might be fun. But it doesn't shoot you up like it would stop your horizontal, but it would do that if you blast into it and shoot you up. Like even if you blast into it like that, it would shoot you up. Or it would take you out of blast. Yeah, I like that idea. Man, that's quite the reward for something that's so easy to discover. I guess it's not really. Yeah, it's fine. That's hard enough. I want secrets to be harder in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna make something that makes you go up when you hit it. Like a crystal, and you do it and it goes quink and does a cool little glass break noise. What do you think about that, motherfucker? But first, let's make that first secret not so obvious. Let's go all the way over here. Like that. Let's do some tile polishing before I forget. less obvious. So now the only tell will be the freaking you-know-what. Where, oh where, are all my blocks? Do that a little bit lower, why don't you? Like that. Like that. Yeah. Go up on it a little bit easier. It'll hide this too, because it'll be weird. You won't think to blast it. It'll be right there. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And that should be... Actually, I wanted to lower these guys. Because if I can get around changing the sound, I'd like to do that. Keep putting these guys on stupid layers. Isn't that swell? Let's give it another try just because I want to play this game. Right. Wrong. That is less obvious, I will say. Yeah, you'll probably be like, huh, for a second. I should put some stars here to kind of like make it even less obvious. And you gotta, like that. Isn't that fun? You can still hear him, man. Woo! So how much points do you get for doing this? You get... You get 6,000 freaking points for finding that secret. And a secret. And you get a secret. Okay, so hear me out. What if this just went up? Like this. Like, what if there was, like, hear me out. Like, wait, dude. Like, dude. Hear me out, dude. What if, you know. Ooh. Why did I put these with different layers? Uh-huh. I put all the blocks on different layers. I don't know why I did that. Probably a mistake. I also wanted to be like, and then we'll do another block like this, like that, like this, like that. Look. Then all was forgiven. Now you can't hear these guys. I hope. Whoa, that's visible? I didn't know that was visible. Why would that be visible? Why would I do that? Am I stupid? Yes. Oh, you can still hear him, man. How far do I need to be? I guess it doesn't really matter. I can always make them, you know, less noisy. That requires real work, you know? Ooh. That's in the wrong spot. I love that song. I still love it, and I hear it literally every day. Noelle Aman is a great composer. She does great things. Okay. You can go somewhere else, off screen. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter. Okay? Ooh. I like this corridor of ease. I didn't think I would, but I do. I only did it for the bonus token. Yeah, and most people will just, like, forget about it. But the keen-eyed will be like, no, there was more up there. There's a secret up there. Yeah. Yeah, I've decided I want to make that thing. Ugh, that was gross. Sorry, I'm just jamming up to the music. So good. I really hope I can get more awesome music for this game soon. need to block that off. I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? Do you really want to know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go... Maybe even... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can. Why couldn't I hit it that time? Oh, it's probably how far back you are. You should be higher up. Yeah, if you hit it at a specific angle. Weird. Look at that, yeah. Find it two ways. Secrets don't need to be that hard to find anyways, so... Why bother? Why even bother? Let's go polish some tiles. No. You. Oh my god, am I clipping the mic? I'm sorry. What? No, we're good. And we will go. No, I want you there. And there, and you are to be this one and this one. Like that. And then I need some... Oh my god, where is it? I need some... and we need some... Actually, let's... And then... Oh, that should just be a full one. Yeah. And that should look good. Now it should be seamless. Oh, hi, Nathan. Yeah, talking to myself helps. Plus, I wouldn't look like a silent freak if somebody joined. I tweeted this, so I expected a bunch of people to join, but you're the only person here. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Why doesn't that look good? Hey! Oh, I'm stupid. can I do that? My retarded British accent. I don't recall doing a retarded British accent, but I'm sure I did. I got a new mouse pad, and it's really pretty, but sometimes my mouse will just stutter. Makes you want to punch the ground. So, wait, what? Oh, I see. So you're telling me I should just... And that'll look better? I guess that looks better. That looks fine, I guess. Maybe I'll make a tile specifically for that area. Want to see the overworld? It's fun. Blast around like that. This fog on the right is just to like signify that that's where the demo ends. So you won't be able to go past this level. You're gonna, if I beat this level, the path appears, and but if I try to go down, it goes, and it says you can't go. There's no more game. If you go here, it tells you you can't because you don't have enough secrets. But the overworld's functioning. If you do have enough secrets, you can go into this level. It's just a copy of the first level right now, but it will be its own level when the demo releases. The background looks like shit in my opinion, but it's the basic idea. I'd like to get a real artist to do it. The same idea, but more 3D looking. But I'm really happy with how it functions. I wanted to make a thing, like a jewel, that when you blast into it, I don't know if you were here for this, Nathan, but I'm gonna explain it again in case you weren't, because I don't think you were. I want to make a jewel thing that you can blast into from any angle, like this, from any angle. And when you hit it, like if you hit a spring, it goes like this. No, you gotta know how many secrets needed, because then you can strive to do that. And there's only 30 secrets per level, so you need to get at least, if you want to play the secret level, at least in the demo, you would need to get at least half the secrets in each stage, which is not going to be easy. So it's going to be like, it's going to be real sought after, you know? But if you hit a spring, when you blast, you go like that, and you stay in your blast. But if you jump on an enemy's head, like this, it does a little super jump like that, where you do a little flip. And I want to make a little floating jewel that when you blast into it from any angle, it puts you into that state where you're doing a little flippy bounce. So it'll kind of be like a spring that floats in the air that takes you out of your bounce. And I think it'll be fun. It'll help you, because this isn't very controlled. Like you hit a spring when you blast. It's just kind of like its own little auto arc. But it'll be like a more controllable spring bounce that lets you, whoa, you see that? That lets you keep your momentum, but it converts it to horizontal momentum. I think it'll be cool. I kind of got the idea because I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this or not, but the first big secret in this level is right here in this little chasm. Woo! Anyway, if you bounce on them enough, you'll find a cool little secret. But then I thought that would be cool if you used little jewels. But I kind of like this B chasm I have here. Yeah, it's up here. So you bounce on enough, you can get this. And if you don't, you suck. I want there to be a lower path here, but it can't be too lower because I want this level to be vertical. I want the ending to be like up here. So you got to spend a lot of it. You got to spend just as much of this level going up as you do going right, which is going to be hard for me to do. I might have to make the level longer. But I want there to be a lower path here because if you bump into one of these guys, it'll make you fall. And I want the lower path to be kind of shitty. Yeah. I need diversity. What do you mean by diversity? Do you mean like more enemies? More enemy types? I know that. Are all the enemies black? Everything in this game is black. And white. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Somebody joined and then left immediately because we were talking about black people. Who's the racist now? Time to make a shitty little bottom path. That's the path I chose in life. The shitty little bottom path. Well, I don't want there to be too many points down here. I'm having a in the first level, it was so easy for me to make a million different pathways, but in this one, it's like, sure, there's a pathway here and there's a pathway here, and there's even a pathway up here, but they all end up with you coming in here. So you need a branching path here. Maybe even up here could be a different branching path, even though you get like a token from it. It could still be its own path. Why not? Why not do that? You know? And then put a secret at the end of it. How cool would that be? I'm tired. I don't know how long I could do this for. I've put like no bricks in this level. The only bricks are here. First level is full of bricks. This one has no bricks. Bricks are important. They make you want to blast. Should I put bricks here? I don't think so because I want the player to be able to kind of think about going up. Multi-exits. It could be cool. That would be another thing for me to program, and I want to be done programming the overworld. It was the most annoying thing to program in the whole world. But that would be cool. I like the idea of multi-exits. I wouldn't want them to open up secret levels, though. I would want them to open up just a different path. Like, if we go to the overworld, like maybe have... Where is it? Come on. What the fuck? Okay, there. Like, if we're on the overworld and I beat this one and this has two paths, like maybe the normal one goes here and you get this level, but then there's another one that leads to a level right here, and then this level and this level both lead to this level. It's just like an alternate path. It's not really secret. Whereas the ones where you need secrets to unlock them are the real secret levels. That would be a cool idea. I'm going to put that one on my extra stuff checklist. Where's my pen? I just had it. There it is. All right, it's on my checklist, and it'll probably never get in the game, but it's there. I'm going to be reminded of it every time I look at my computer. Maybe if the Kickstarter gets $1 billion, I'll put in multi-exits. Okay, what can be on the shitty path? Maybe like more bricks. I don't have enough bricks, just like I said. So you'll get hit, you'll be down here, and then you'll have to wait a second to kind of get your shoot together again. And you get little thingies to jump around on while you're recovering. Maybe even... No, because I don't want... What can be down here while you're waiting to recover? Because you get hit, and you can't go through this until you recover, which I like as a kind of fuck you for getting hit. I guess, yeah, just little thingies to jump on. And you break through here, and there will be something over here. Oh, I know. This can lead up here, and then we will have... Do I have a multi-directional wall for... Where's my multi-directional wall that I made? I don't think it goes that way, no. I'm gonna need to make another one. Bye, Nathan. If I go... like this. If I go... like that. And you can make it through there, but you can't go back this way. So what this is, when I lay this out like this, that means that it'll be this. It will look better in the game. I think actually I only programmed it to look good one way, but I'm gonna have to program it to look good the other way. But what this is means that you can't break the wall from this side, but you can break it from this side. So if you get up here the hard way, you can get this token and then break through this to get on the main path again. And then the little shitty path can be down here and have this big open canvas right here. And then this can be a little spring challenge, I guess. You can have a little... Let's do a little springy challenge. Have one there. One there. And there. a little polish up. There we go. And then I can put... I'd like to have a spike ball. 'Cause the only way I can do a spike ball right now is to do like... have a bunch of spikes like this. Like surrounding a block. Which I do a little bit in level 1. Like if there was a block there. But I'd like to have like a smaller one.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Did I say Google? Did I say that? No, I didn't. Ugh. What could be down here? Like if I... go like that. Yeah, that'll be cool for replays too. Because then people will notice this here and be like, oh, there's something back there. Like, how do I get over there? And obviously there'd be a roof here, so you can't just jump back over here. Like this would be a wall that goes up. Let's see how this feels. Oh, that's a soft lock. Right. Springs against walls don't work. Man. I tried to make it so that if you hit a wall when you're in this spring bouncy state, it like bounces you in the opposite direction. I could not get it to work. Maybe if I tried again, I could get it to work, but man, I just could not get it to work. I really just couldn't. Although I did discover you can run across one block gaps, which is cool. In early testing, I tried running across one block gaps and you couldn't do it, and now like most of the time it just works. I don't know what I changed, but I changed something. I assume if you're going really fast, it always works, yeah. That'd be cool if there was like a section where like you're going really fast and like you can miss it, but if you see it and go back, that's the secret. Oh, I forgot that collision there. Woo! Whoa, hey, that guy lost his feet. Why did that happen? Oh, I know why that happened. Because I'm lazy. So what happens is, this guy his feet are a separate object because his body needs to rotate like precisely to where you are standing, but his feet actually have separate sprites for how much he's leaning, so they need to be separate sprites. And I got lazy, and the feet need to disappear when he dies, because it would be weird if he left his feet behind. So what I did is if his feet collide with his dead body, they destroy themselves. So if I fling his dead body into the other one, his feet will touch it, and it'll destroy the other one's feet, and it'll just be a floating head. Hey, looks so... That's what he used to look like. He used to not have feet. He just used to be like a little ball. He used to touch the ground, but he used to just be like a little wheel that would rotate to aim at you. Looks so weird looking back. Oh, I know that looks weird. Because I'm stupid. That's why. Stupid! I think I'm gonna log off soon. I'm too tired for level design right now. It's pretty late. I got work tomorrow. If my back, grandma. If I go... Does that look... No, that looks stupid. Stupid! I've got stinky water. Yes, it looks better. Much better. Good. Very good. Yeah, like if you did that with no jumps, you'd soft lock yourself. Oh no, you can't, because when you bounce off springs, you get all your jumps back. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't soft lock yourself. That's good at least. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming. Hey, Andy. That ground pound bounce is a sick inclusion to the moveset. I know. It's been in the game for a long time. Andy, if you're here, I'm not gonna stop streaming. I got someone to hang out with now. Yeah, I love the ground pound, and not a lot of people know about it because it's a secret move. You don't need it to play the game at all. But it's been in the game for a long time. If you hit the ground and you press the jump button right as you hit the ground, you can actually, if you press it too early, you'll just cancel you'll do that. But if you're anywhere close to the ground and you just hold the jump button, you do a little that. And it's super fun. And you don't need it at all because all it does is it brings you to your max jump height. And it takes away all your jumps when you do it. So you can't get any higher with the ground blast than you could have by just jumping 4 times. It's just way faster. So it's just kind of like a faster way to get around. I like secret moves like that. Like in Celeste, there's a lot of that. If you've played Celeste, there's like... Yeah. I don't know if it was in the builds you played, but it's been in the game for a while. It's in the demo that's on itch, so if you played that one, then you've played a version with that in it. But Celeste has a lot of secret moves like that, like if you dash into the ground and then jump right away, you do like a really long jump. And I really like that about Celeste, like moves that you don't need to beat the game with. Yeah, I guess it was kind of recently. I would say, yeah, when I tweeted about it, that was about when it came out. If I tweeted about it after I sent you those builds, then yeah, you weren't able to do it, but it's never tutorialized to you, so it's very easy to miss if you haven't seen my tweet about it. But I have a feeling that most people who play through the whole game will discover it by accident. Yeah, I gave up on the seasides of Celeste. I got to the library, or what is it, the Hotel Seaside, and the first screen on the Hotel Seaside is just like impossible. So I gave up. But yeah, Celeste is awesome. I love Celeste. But I'm designing level 2. Here's what I got so far. It's going to be a very vertical level. I'm planning on making the end somewhere around here. I'll probably make it bigger at some point. But I want there to be a lot of upwards climbing in this level, which is going to be a lot harder to design than level 1 was, but I want to challenge myself. These need to move to here and here. Yeah, that's good, because then when you hit it, you'll go right back down and you need to be more careful. Right. That's... Oh no, I need to, maybe this should be 1 spring. Yeah, these should be 1 spring for sure. That might be. Yeah, that can stay 2. I think the 2 spring looks better than the 1 spring. I don't know why I think that. Maybe I'm a freak. Yeah, the first level, yeah, there's a lot of verticality here. I'll show you a zoom out of the first level. The first level, this is just this long thing at the end. That's what the player runs down when he wins. So stupid. I should have just... The reason I did this long runway at the very end is because when he hits a wall, he makes a little sound, and I didn't want anyone to hear that, so I just made him, instead of programming it so that he doesn't make a sound when he hits the wall after he wins, I just made it take forever for him to make a sound. So I should probably actually program that. soon. But yeah, here's a zoom out of the first level, which you can see is way more horizontal than vertical. There is a lot of verticality to it. Like if you zoom in, like the highest point of the map is still pretty far from the lowest point of the map. But if you're a skilled player, you can actually get from this point to this point in like 10 seconds. Whereas this is a lot more vertical. Like this is, yeah, it's a lot more vertical. This should be taller, actually. After looking at the first level, this is way smaller. So maybe it'll be more like up here. You'll end up here. Reminds me a lot of the in Kirby games, but with a more, yeah, you're right. Kirby Superstar had that one vertical level that was really good. That's a lot of falling though. Like this will be climbing, and Kirby has a lot of falling in its vertical levels. But falling isn't a bad idea for a vertical level. Actually, the main reason I'm making this vertical is because I want to, like, here's the world map. The first level is kind of up this big box, and then the second level you're climbing up to up here, and then the fourth level right here goes to this level. So maybe that can be more of a falling type of level. I don't need to base my levels around what the map looks like, but I did want to make a vertical level, and it fits the map, so I might as well make it the second level. Okay, what can I do here? So where I'm at right now is I've got the first branching path of the level, which is right here. You can either go to the right or you can go down. The down is supposed to be the shitty path, because if you get hit by one of these guys, it'll knock you down. And if you blast through them, you go here. And you can also get to this upper path by bouncing on these guys all the way up here, and you'll get a token for it as well. It's really hard to do. And then you can't blast through this wall this way, but you can blast through it that way. So, but it'll lead you to the same path. So the two paths I got right now are this way and this way, and I want to branch them even more, because the first level there's so many branching paths, and so far in this one I only have two. Yeah, I am planning to do an outdoor area when you cross the bridge. There's going to be like cloud platforms, and you'll only be stepping on bricks when you're at the very bottom of the level, and the rest will be cloud platforms. That's why this level is not making it into the demo, because I need to draw a whole new set of tiles for this level. But it's going to be it's not going to look like the first three levels. The first three levels, by the way, are the first two levels, and then you're also going to be able to unlock a secret level by getting 30 secrets in total. And each level is going to have 30 secrets. So if you get 15 secrets in this level and 15 secrets in this level, you'll be able to play the 30 secret level within the demo. Getting 15 secrets isn't easy. You've gotten all 30 secrets in the first one, right? Like, you've 100%ed the first level, so you know how tedious it can be to get all the secrets. Actually, let me, before I forget, make this layer visible again. Okay. Let's design a freaking level. Stop procrastinating. Springies. How can I make this area hard? So you kind of got to do it carefully, and then maybe we could delete this. No, yeah, each level in the game is going to have 30 secrets. I find on normal playtests, players get about 10 secrets. like 5 to 10 secrets on a normal first run. So people who are playing the demo will likely end the demo, will end level 2 with about, well, they'll finish, they'll see the world map, so they'll see that they want to get 30 secrets. So maybe that'll incentivize them to get more. But right now they're getting like 5 to 10 secrets. So maybe they'll get like 12 secrets per level. But you really need to explore to get that many secrets. So yeah, there's still going to be 30 secrets per level. I don't think many players are going to play like you did and get all the secrets like just instinctively. So I think it'll be harder than you think. Not harder, but it'll be more of a chore than you think to get all 30 secrets to unlock the secret level in the bonus. I've only put 1 secret in this freaking level so far. No, sorry, I've put 2. There's one up here. I need to fit 30 in this whole level. Put some stars. Actually, what if we... center that. And this here. I'm trying to make a little cool little challenge, but maybe I'm on crack. I'm not on crack. What if we did this? I'm overthinking this. No, the score is just a rank thing. You just get good or bad ranks. Score has never really been, like, when was the last game you played where score is important? Score is kind of presented as more important in this game because you can see your rank at all times. I think it's fun to go for a high rank, though. And I guess, yeah, score should be more important because you lose score by getting hit. But you also lose time. Like, I like going for a high score. I've been trying really hard to beat this first level with a rank A under a minute, which I have not done yet, but I think it's possible. I don't know, it's just kind of a way to challenge yourself. Score is, yeah, what could score do? I was thinking that if you get a rank A in a level, maybe you could unlock a hard version of that level, like with more spikes and enemies. That was an idea that I had. Or maybe if you get all rank A's in a world, you unlock another level. Or if you get all rank A's, you unlock, like in the whole game, you unlock a secret world. Or something like that. I think they're gonna serve a purpose, but right now they're just kind of a fun little thing. Yeah. I mean, it does track your time. Like, in the top right corner, there's a... like, everything's tracked now. So you can kind of challenge yourself how you want. You can go for a high score, you can go for a low time, you can go for a high rank and a low time. You could go for all the secrets. The way I imagine people playing this is they, on their first playthrough of the level, they go for a high rank. Because it says your rank right there, and I think you just want instinctively a high rank, and, you know, you lose points when you get hit, so it's kind of like in your face, like you want a high score. So on the first playthrough of a level, someone will generally go for a high score, and then they'll want to go back to collect as many secrets as they can, and then when they get really good at the game, they're going to want to go through the level and get a really good time. So that's 3 different ways to challenge yourself, and I think they kind of scale in difficulty Like, to get a rank A is not so hard. To get all the secrets is takes a lot of time. And then to perfect the level enough to get a really good time is probably the hardest thing to do. So I think it adds replay value in my eyes. And maybe there will be eventually a time attack mode, but right now I don't see the point of it because it tracks your time anyway. Like, I'm just getting to the level to show you how it tracks everything. So if I beat this level, and it shows me all my stats, and my rank, and then it'll go back to the world map, and in the top left corner there you can see it shows me everything. It shows me that I got a rank C, it shows me how many points I got, it shows me my best time, and it shows me how many secrets I've gotten. So, and that's not a single run. So if my best time ever is 55 seconds, it'll show 55 seconds there. And if my best score ever is 100,000 points, it'll show 100,000 points there. And if those were made on separate runs of the level, it'll still show 100,000 points, and it'll still show 55 seconds on there. So that's not like a one-run thing. That's your stats for this score. That's like your best of for this level. So the main game can be a time attack mode if you really like. It tracks your time. So, but I know what you mean. Like, I've played Sonic Mania and I really like the time attack mode there. I've thought of adding something like Sonic Mania where the timer doesn't start until you start moving. That way you can start a level, like, because even though that's quick, like, it still takes like half a second. So, like, even before you start moving, you can charge it up, and the timer only starts when you blast. So maybe I'll put something like that in. I'm having too much fun. I need to work on my level. What's the dark cloud on the right? Oh, the dark cloud on the right. Let me show you. It's not going to be in the final game. What it is, it's going to be in the demo. So it's just kind of like an indicator on how big the demo is. So if I beat all the levels by changing some variables here, now all the levels are beat, and I'll be able to progress. So now, once that beats, the line will appear, but once I try to go to level 3, that's all for the demo, thanks for playing. It's kind of like a indicator, like, so that the player's not too disappointed, like, this is a demo, you know, like, once, I feel like they'll kind of see the smoke and be like, oh, like, something's there, and then, like, they know it's a demo, you know? That's what it is. Maybe I'll make it look prettier if I have time, but that's not on the top of my, priority list right now. Is this going to be too difficult? I want you to be able to hit that. Yeah, if you blast into that, I want it to like go like that. Boom. Back there, so you kind of have to take it carefully. Woo! Yeah, I like that. fun, I think. Nice little way to get up with like a small challenge. This is gonna look prettier. I haven't programmed it to look pretty when they're facing this way, but if these, what this is like, I can't blast through it this way, but I can blast through it this way. And if they face the opposite direction of that, it looks pretty. I haven't programmed it to look pretty from left to right yet, but it will look pretty eventually. Woo! It is. You could incorporate points as a key system. Yeah, I like the idea of having a system that is totaled and a system that isn't totaled. Whoa, did you see that? Why did that happen? Looks fine there. Looks fine there. Okay, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing things. Okay. I like the idea of having a... What was I saying? A totaled thing and a thing that's just by level. So score will be just only level by level, and secrets are totaled, and you need them as like a totaled thing to unlock something. So that's what secrets are for. And then your score will kind of be like this is how good you did on this specific level, and secrets are more of like, this is how good you are at finding secrets, if that makes sense. Maybe there'll be like a Steam achievement for having an overall score of over like 1 million or something, but I don't see it too much of a reason to make scores totaled. They're kind of supposed to be a symbol of how good you performed on a specific level. Ooh, see that? What if I did this? Call me crazy, but what if I did this? People will think I'm crazy for doing this, but you know what? I've always said, rise against the machine. I invented that quote. Like that. And then we could even have like a little bonus here for when you inevitably fall. Switch those two. Maybe even. No. Although, speaking of achievements, have you thought of new themes for different worlds? I have thought of a few themes. It's hard for me to think about that right now because it's going to be so much work. Like, I have this one tile set that's pretty ugly, let's be honest. That, you know, I'd like to, if the Kickstarter raises enough money, I'd like to redo all the tile art. I like the the character animation. I really like the way the ghost moves around. And stuff, and I like the enemy designs. I might want to redraw the enemies, but I like the enemy designs. But if the Kickstarter raises enough money, I'd like to get like a really good pixel artist to do like the tile work and the backgrounds and stuff, because I can't make anything that looks better than this, and it'll do for now. But I'm really dreading making new tile sets if I'm not able to hire a really good pixel artist. But themes for new worlds that I've thought of, I think a sewer would be really cool, because it would kind of like give you that kind of cavern you could work with. I like the idea of building tops, like a city themed world. I do want to keep a castle themed world, and I like the idea of it being the first world because castles are usually like the last world in games. So I like the idea of starting in a castle. I don't know what the story reason for starting in a castle would be, but I just think it's kind of cool if the first world was a castle. I don't want to do like a field like, you know, 1-1 Super Mario Brothers. I don't want to do like greens. Mostly because you can't really do greens in a black and white game. I guess Limbo did, but it looked scary. It would look like nighttime. Or not even, because this game has a white background. Yeah, look at that. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted you to go over it. Ooh, look at that. They chase you in here. I didn't plan for that. Let's see. Okay, back on topic. Yeah, I've thought of a sewer. I thought of city tops. A jungle would be cool. I don't know why I keep thinking this, but I want the last world to be like a futuristic ancient Egypt. Like, I want it to like have pyramids and like be in a desert and stuff, but I want it to be like, I want like it to have like cool pharaoh robots and like I want it to be like this weird ancient Egypt world, but like with mechanical stuff too. So I think I'm pretty dead set on at least making the final world desert themed with like pyramids and stuff. And I've probably thought of more worlds. Yeah, I gave him a little tail. I think it conveys his movement really well. It really shows, like, before he kind of just looked like a ball that moved itself through space, but now he kind of has a little tail, and it really shows, kind of shows which direction he's going. Makes him look more like a ghost, too. Woo! That's what happens when you go out of bounds, which will never happen in the final game. But the HUD goes with you. I don't know why. I like this level so far. I like this first area a lot. That's so, like, just almost high enough. So you blast from here, you hit it. Okay. I want to get more music done, too. I think the composer did such a good job with the one track they gave me, and I want to get more awesome music in this game, but they don't do it for free, so. And I want to pay them good. I really like the stuff they gave me so far, so I don't want to rip them off. But I really want to get more music, because right now I kind of cheated the system and I got the ending jingle on a discount because it's basically the song he already gave me but sped up, and then the menu music is just the song he gave me but with the main instruments taken away. So I kind of cheated there, but I want more music because he did such a good job with the one song, and I think music makes some games. Like, I think a lot of games that people consider masterpieces have their music to thank for it. Especially story-driven games. Like, I think Undertale would be, like, Undertale's good, and it's cool. Like, you know, a bullet hell kind of RPG is, like, a really cool idea. And the characters are cool, but, you know, like, games like that get made all the time. Like, would Undertale really be what it is without its banger soundtrack? I really don't think it would be. I love Undertale. I think the gameplay's great, but I really don't think anything would have came of that game, really, if the soundtrack didn't sound as good as it does. Same with same with Sonic. I mean, the original Sonic soundtrack kicks ass. Again, great game, but soundtracks are way more important to game success than I think most people realize. I think an upwards boost should be a reward for 100%. I don't know how the upwards boost would function now because I redid the boost system so that it's easier to use. Because you used to have to hold your charge. You used to have to hold the charge button and then press a direction and then release the charge button in the direction you wanted to go. So there is an upwards dash programmed into the game that's just disabled, but it's programmed with that old system in mind. So I have no idea what would happen if I re-enabled it. Let's try, if I can even remember. So it should be in key release X. Where is it? Key down? Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see eventually. I do like the idea of putting an upwards blast in the game as a 100% reward, because 100% rewards always suck, and like an upwards blast would be something that like it's basically like God mode. It's like God mode but limited. Like, you know, you're not invincible or anything, but you can basically go anywhere in any stage, and like you already have all the secrets anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, upwards blast would be really cool. I wouldn't know how to handle it though, because an upwards blast is it functions so differently from the down and the left and the right blasts. Because I don't know if I ever showed you what an upwards blast looks like in the early days, but basically what it looks like is I gotta get to a spring because it has gravity, right? So an upwards blast looks like that basically. So you go up and then you go back down. Which is, I don't know if that's how, like, if there was an upwards blast, I don't know if that's what people would expect it to look like. Like, because when you go left, like, yes, you obey gravity, but you keep that momentum in that direction going. Same as when you go down, like, you keep going down until you hit the floor. And when you go right, you can or when you go left, you can keep going left until you hit a wall. Even if you stop blasting, you keep that momentum until you hit a wall. Whereas the upwards blast, no matter where you are, if there was like ample space above you, you still obey gravity, so you come back down. So I don't know how to do an upwards blast. I don't know what that would look like. Like, would you just keep going up forever? Like, I don't think so. That sounds like it would be weird. Like, why would you ever use that? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to have an upwards blast that's fun to use, really. I guess it was fun when I was playing around with the upwards blast. Like, yeah, it was fun, but it just is nowhere. I don't want it to get overshadowed. I guess if it's like an end game thing, it doesn't really need to be that thought out. It can just be an end game thing, and that's it. But I just feel like people expect more from an upwards blast than just that. Like, up and back down. But yeah, I really like the idea of having an upwards blast be a 100% completion reward. Yeah, it should still obey gravity, because everything else obeys gravity. Like, even when you do a sideways blast, like, you still... Even though you get that eventual... You get that little hop at the beginning. Like, you start by going up, you go back down, and you still obey gravity. So I feel like an upwards blast definitely still needs to obey gravity, but it's just so... Like, whoop! Like, doesn't feel as powerful as the left, right, and down blasts. Like, that's literally what it looked like, is that. I actually took the code I use for jumping on springs like that and just, like, made it happen when you blast up. So it's, like, one-to-one the same thing. Hey, Plug World. Good to see you. Holy crap. I'm just doing level design stuff. I'm finally making a second level. Put it at more of an angle because I think it should still obey gravity. Yeah. What do you mean by an angle? Like, if you do an up blast, would it follow the direction that you last moved? And you just go more in that way? Because a 360 blast, so you have all angles. Yeah, you know what I want to do? And I'm only saying this because there's only you two in watching right now. The final boss, I want to do a full 360 blast. It's going to be like, you're going to have infinite jumps. You're going to get like this super, it's going to be like this super, I don't know how I'm going to handle like him getting this power story-wise because I have none of the story figured out yet. But you're going to have infinite jumps and it's going to be like in the air and you're going to have like badass wings or something stupid like that. And you're going to have infinite jumps and you're going to have a full 360 degree blast. So it's going to be like this cool supersonic mode or something where you have infinite jumps and you have a 360 blast. That might be a cool 100% completion, being able to like go in that god mode in any level. That would be cool. I like the simplicity of only having the fixed directions and not having a full 360 thing, but I think it would be a cool spectacle for a final boss, you know? My internet didn't go out, did it? Yeah, that's like the dream final boss. I don't know if I'll. Yeah, I think like October, November, I'm gonna launch a Kickstarter for this thing, and the scale of this game will kind of depend on how good that does. Because the main reason this game's taken so long is because I work a full-time job. It just consumes my whole life, and I just come home and I'm so not motivated to work on any games. But if I do a Kickstarter and it friggin' knocks it out of the park, um, it would be cool to just go all out with this game because it's my first game, and I told myself I wasn't gonna get too ambitious with it because I just want to release a freaking game. But I love the concept of this game so much, and it's so fun to just move around that I feel like I want to do what I can with it. I'm excited for boss fights in this game too because I think doing a boss fight with the blast mechanic would be fun. I'm having a hard time thinking of how to do boss fights in the sense like how can you punish a player in a boss fight when you can't die? Like you can lose points, but like you could never lose a boss fight because you can't die in this game. So, and I want boss fights to be consistent with the rest of the game, so I don't know. I don't want to just make it, oh, you can only die in boss fights. Like, that seems like kind of a... since the final boss that I have an idea for is such a different, like, the rest of the... It's so different from the rest of the game. Like, the movement would be different and the blast would be different. I think it would be fine, like, if you died in the final boss. Like, that would be okay, because it's already so different. But in normal boss fights, I wouldn't want you to be able to die. At least, not normally. I had the idea that maybe if the boss hits you while you're regenerating, like when you get hit, you guys have played this game, when you get hit, you regenerate for a little bit. I was thinking when you're regenerating, the boss will also regenerate its health. So like if you keep getting hit, you'll never beat the boss because it keeps regenerating health. That was one idea I had, but I really want to put bosses in this game because I really like the idea of you damaging it with the blast mechanic. But I just don't know how to make boss fights feel intense at all if there's nothing at stake because you can't die. So if you guys have any ideas for how to handle that, let me know, because I'm stumped. Yeah. What other games can you not die in? I wonder how do boss fights work in Kirby's Epic Yarn, because you can't die in that game. I'm gonna YouTube that. Kirby's Epic Yarn boss. Let's watch some Kirby's Epic Yarn. Okay. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't make it impossible, but like we need some sort of inhibitor for the player. This video is not going to work if he doesn't get hit. He doesn't even get hit. Maybe he'll get hit to one of the harder bosses. Kirby's Epic Yarn is fun. I haven't played it in a long time, but I like that game. It does ranks really good. It does the whole point-based rank system really good. Come on. I want a video where they get hit a lot. I guess why would somebody post a video of them getting hit by a boss a bunch? I should just play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I think I have it on Dolphin. Yeah, I'll do that research on my own time, but definitely something I should look into, how they handled bosses in that game. But it's going to be a while before I make any bosses, so a boss would be cool to have in like a Kickstarter trailer. Bosses are always cool to have in trailers, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so what's this top path going to be like? First of all, I need... My butt's starting to hurt from sitting for so long. This gated off. And then let's have a little branching path up here too. Start branching off. Maybe I want to leave that open. Because there's a bottom path here, and you're going to have to go up eventually. Yeah, have a branching path there. And this can go into some sort of open thing here, and this can go down. Then they can all meet up. They can all kind of do a little bowing thing and meet up right in the corner there. That'll be a good, like... Yeah, and then they can kind of interconnect in ways like that. In fact, I'm going to draw that out so that I don't forget it. Because I will... Maybe like that. That. And I'm going to remember that now. It looks like a football. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I'll remember that. I don't want to delete all those tiles later. Okay. Well, I'm tired. It's almost midnight here. I have work tomorrow morning. I should rest my little head. I have no clue how to get mistakes. I think my best. So you get a high score or above. I don't know. I'll do it. I think I need to look at other games where you can't die. I know there's a lot of recent Wario likes where you can't get hit. Pizza Tower. Maybe I should reach out to the Pizza Tower guy and ask him what he's doing. We have some mutuals. Kirby's Epic Yarn, great game where you can't die. I'll play that, see what the bosses are like. Do you guys know any other games where you can't die? I'll look into it. I'll do some research. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I did this level. I had to get started on it, or I never was gonna. But hopefully it'll be done soon. Then I need to work on the secret level, and then the new demo's ready. Alright, didn't get too much done, but I kind of got the idea of this level going. So that's all I needed. Alright, I'll see you guys sometime. We'll talk soon. Bye.